Marketing your business online. Now, when I'm working with clients, I definitely share numerous ways to market their business. Online is not the end all be all. I love for my clients to have other avenues outside of social media, but I would be remiss if I spoke as if there were not strong benefits in marketing on social media. What I find is this growing theme of people who are uncertain about creating content on social media or being challenged in the area of content creation. And when this happens, I know that people are not clear on one of three things, if not all of them. Number one, who they are as a brand. Number two, the problem they solve. And number three, who they solve it for. Sounds simple, right? Knowing who you are as a brand, the problem you solve, and who you solve it for. But there are people who've been in business for many, many years who can't articulate that with crystal clear clarity. Those to me are foundational things. Before I ever get into strategy with my clients, those are some of the things I work with people on. And although it sounds simple, the number of people who've been in business for many years who can't clearly answer those questions are high. And without that level of clarity, all other marketing avenues will be challenging. Whether it's marketing online in social media, whether you're going to a networking event and you're looking to share what you do with others. Even I saw someone mentioning about vending on today. Even what places would be great for you to vend at for your business should be determined by who you are as a brand, the problem you solve, and who you solve it for. When I was doing quite a bit of vending in my business, my coaching and consulting business, at that time we were selling CDs for different classes or information that we may have, and I would have vending booths at different places. And I would often be asked to be a vendor at different places. Over time, I began to ask a few questions. What demographic of people are going to be there, and how many people are you anticipating? Now, we understand that there is no guarantee, like, they could be expecting a large number of people and something happen and that doesn't go down. But to ask those questions at least gives you an opportunity to have a conversation about it and to discern it. But none of that will make a difference if you don't understand who you are as a brand, the problem you solve, and who you solve it for. And so when it comes to creating content, you have to know those things before being able to create content with ease, because you can put up tons of content and none of it convert clients, none of it speak to the right people, none of it attract your perfect people, your soul aligned clients. So whenever people say they are feeling challenged with creating content, I know it's one of three things. They have not determined who they are as a brand, the problem they solve, and who they solve it for. And as simple as those three things sound, there are many instances of people who've been in business for quite some time who are just looking to go to a new level where I learned that they just don't have clarity on those things, and those things are needed, especially if you're looking to scale, right? Being very efficient, having great systems, and simplifying things is one of the dynamics to scaling, and clarity is a level of simplification. That's my take on today. If you're having challenges with creating content, I'm sure that one of those three things are something that you haven't gotten clear on. If I need a new level of clarity in this area, I invite you to, number one, join us inside 3D Brand Masterclass. It's coming up at the top of the year, but if you enroll now, it's a 4-day masterclass. You get the first 3 days. They are self-paced, if you would. And then the fourth day is a live coaching session where we finalize the masterclass virtually, face-to-face, in person. And if you prefer private time, I have private opportunities that you can work with me as well. You can go to renewfullcircle.com. Again, that's renewfullcircle.com. If you're looking for the masterclass, scroll down further and you'll see what's happening now, and it will be listed in that particular area. If you are looking to work with me privately, you can schedule a complimentary clarity call, or 3 buttons to the top on the right hand side of the website will give you access to private coaching. That's my take on today. I'm Tanya Wilson, also known as the Growth Strategist, business consultant, and mindset coach. I support women just like you to step into their personal power, scale their business, and create lifestyles they love. Peace and abundance.